If I offered 84 months or a lease to purchase, they said no to lease to purchase, they say yes to 84 months. I'm still in the close anyway. It's not the best option. That's why when I'm on the needs assessment and you're financing a vehicle and I ask you, so that's exactly the way that I would teach the needs assessment or the guest sheet, right? So let's say we're on the needs assessment and I say to you, let's say you're financing a car right now, right? And I say, your vehicle you're driving now, are you leasing or financing it currently? Financing it.
Financing.
Okay. I go through the whole thing. I eventually make my way to the new car. Notice my voice and tonality, okay? So, on your new vehicle, the one you're going to leave with today. On your new vehicle, the one you're going to leave with today. Did you want to lease that car or were you looking to finance again? And I'm overselling it, but
you're paying a negative impression of the lease.
No. Well, no, actually I'm doing the opposite. Did you want to lease your new car or were you looking to finance again?
All right, I say that.
Right? So let's say you said, no, I want to finance. Okay, we do have very aggressive lease options as well that most of my customers do like to go with, gets the monthly payment more affordable. Would you like for me to work them up for you as well, just in case you change your mind?
Sure.
I'm fighting for the lease on the needs assessment because I don't want it to look like the second best option, right? But once again, though, on the needs assessment, it's not the time and place to be negotiating. Right?
No,
but I got to fight for it.
Go to the house, when you're presenting numbers, you know how many miles you're driving a year, right? And everything is, like, you're not really developing, a commitment. You're developing options, right? The lease and everything else. So when you say this, which one works best for you? Sign here, I'll get your car ready for immediate delivery. And they're going to say, whoa, what's this? And then you say all the benefits of the lease.
Yeah, but...
Because the lease has to be cheaper. And they're going to say...
Well, not necessarily, because I ran a lease the other day on a I think it was a Jeep Cherokee, and it was excellent. So, but I think we're saying the same thing here. You believe the lease is better for them.
But a Honda's the perfect car to lease.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if they don't want to lease, and I tried on the needs assessment.
You think you're just turning them off?
No. If they're saying no, they don't want to lease, and then I offer them options in case they change their mind, and then they say no, I'm still going to say, well, the computer is going to print out both anyway, and you could choose whatever's best for you. If they rule the lease out, well, what's the worst that could happen? If I offered 84 months or a lease to purchase, they said no to lease to purchase, they say yes to 84 months, I'm still in the close anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's 7 years before they pay it off.
I don't care.
Well, 2 years when the rates get down and the car's buried.
I'm confused.
The customer will be saying, hey, look, this guy.
What are you trying to say?
I think at least gets them out of a commitment earlier.
No,
so
I agree,
okay.
but you would agree that not everybody wants to lease off the bat, right?
Maybe the dates don't understand, and you're presenting it really quickly.
No, I understand, but if somebody's new to selling cars and they're not able to present the lease and explain that it offers more options over obligations, if they're not able to explain that over the next 3 years, you're not going to be paying interest when rates are a little bit higher, and then when you buy your lease at the end, if you so choose to keep it, that'll be a benefit. If they don't know how to explain that, yes, you currently are financing, but you have a payoff, so you don't own the vehicle, the bank does. If they can't do all that, and the customer wants to finance, to offer them two options, either 84 months, which is a finance again, or to reintroduce the lease. Worst case scenario, they say no to the lease and they say yes to 84 months. Prior to that, me giving them those options, you had nothing.
You're still presenting the path to lease resistance, I think.
Well, I'm presenting them a path to closure.
Right.
Right now, the path was going down Lincoln Highway, leaving. Right? I mean, you had 72 months and you had no commitment.
Right.
You had a commitment at $5,472 away from a deal.
Right.
At 72 months. So I'm saying I can get to $599, but to find a way to get close to that, or to find a way to get close to your payment goal, it's going to have to be one of these two options. It's not 72 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we're saying the same thing, but I don't believe, not that I don't believe, factually, not every customer is going to want a lease.
No.
Right? So.
You won't get any if you don't present it, on every deal.
No, I understand. I don't know if you guys do present it on every deal.
No.
Right, so we're...
Right.
I think we're...
If they're not ready to buy today, we don't present numbers.
No, that's a different conversation. But if you have a customer who wants to see finance numbers, you present them finance numbers.
Yeah.
If you fight for the lease, which I always try to do, but they don't want to lease, and all right, so let me ask you this. What if you present both numbers, right? Lease and finance. You present it 100% of the time. And they go, yeah, I don't want to lease, I want to stick with the finance. What do you do then?
Just write it up.
Yeah, but what if 72 months you're too far away? What do you do then?
You just go back to the lease and try to sell it again, like,
That's what I just did.
all right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that,
Right.
I'm reintroducing it as an option. If they say no to it, they say yes to 84 months. And either way, I'm moving towards a car deal.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?